for having a videographer on your wedding day?
So obviously your wedding day is one of the biggest days of your life, and so much planning goes into making this day so special and becoming one with the one you love. Most brides will tell you that their wedding day was over in the blink of an eye, and what video does is captures that so that you can experience it all over again. So video captures the special moments in all their glory, the smallest moments from the beginning and prep of your wedding day, you getting dressed, putting on your garter, your special shoes on the day. His facial expression as soon as he sees you coming down the aisle, the beauty and the joy that everyone experiences on the day. Now, not taking video on your day, you obviously risk not being able to see all these moments again, and you can't ever get them back.
Videography costs are usually quite high. What goes into creating a video?
So it all starts with the quality and equipment used to film your special day. And of course the experience of the videographer. A lot of time and effort goes into being able to perfect the shots on the day, having the necessary experience to shoot the day in the best way possible, and obviously capture it especially for you and find those small details which you find very important. The time that goes into it in terms of the editing process. A very experienced videographer, it can take up to anywhere from 50 to 80 hours of editing just to put your day together perfectly.
That's a lot.
As there's a lot of color balancing that gets done on the day, there's different brightness and contrast.
How does a couple go about choosing a videographer?
Explore your options and educate yourself on different videographers. Videographers have different types of styles of shooting. You get your more documented style, which is our style at Barefeet Videography, which is the story of your day as it unfolds on a chronological timeline. It's from the moments of you starting out, getting dressed, putting on your cologne or your perfume on the day, watching the day unfold from beginning to end, you walking down the aisle, your reception after the fact, all the bits and bobs and the canapes, your guests mingling and things like that. We'll tell that story as it unfolds on the day. And your different styles as well as your more cinematic style, where you've got more of it, it's not quite on a timeline, it's more of going from you getting dressed to you saying your vows, to going back to putting on your shoes again. When looking at the videographer, do you like their style? Do you love the way they captured the day? Would you like your day captured in the same way? And does it still reap the same emotion that you're looking for within each shot? Do you want to be looking at this video and seeing yourself in these people's shoes, capturing that same emotion and feeling what they felt on their day, except on yours?
Do you have any other key tips or advice you can share with brides?
One very, very important thing to do is obviously work out your budgets on the day, but do bear in mind that budget does play a big part in obviously determining your videographer, as you don't want to just settle for what you can afford. Rather, if you can, push for that little bit more and have someone who's quality on the day, as it is very important. And you only have one chance to capture those special moments. We also try and tell our bride and groom is not to have the actual guests at the wedding taking videos or photos. Often what will happen is when the bride's coming down the aisle, you'll have everyone jumping on their cell phones to capture it, and they'll have their flash on. And unfortunately, when it comes to the final editing process, it's very difficult to try and remove that, as you can't quite remove it from your video.
Yes.
And it does create a whole lot of backlights and things like that, which unfortunately ruins our shot. And at the end of the day, your guests are there to attend your wedding, and you've spent a lot of money on a good photographer or videographer to capture that special day for you in the best way possible. So make sure that your photographer and your videographer get along well and that they have a very similar style of shooting. You don't want to have a videographer who uses natural lights that shoots with someone, or a photographer who uses a lot of flash and stuff on the day, as unfortunately neither of them are going to benefit from their styles of shooting, and it's just going to make the day a little bit more difficult and the process a little bit less smooth, as the videographers may have to wait for a shot for the photographer to take with his flash, as they don't want the flash within the shots, etc. It does help when they get along as well, as it just makes the whole process a lot more smooth for you as a bride and groom. So remember that the day is about you and your best friend becoming one, and don't sweat the small things on the day. Often brides get themselves in a whole fuss about the smallest things. Rather just let the day run out smoothly, and everything always does fall into place. And smile and make the most of your special day. There's only this one chance, and make it the best on video as possible, and have fun.